So hello, my name's Akwemi Claude Garnet Akinsanya. My pronouns he, him. And I am an author, campaigner, youth delegate, student, philanthropist, entrepreneur from London. You may ask me, why did I create the Claudes SEN Law? Well, I created the Claudes SEN Law because after my own experience of being out of education and being a person of colour who is neurodiverse and who is also have epilepsy, I found that there's a lack of education for many people and a lack of understanding, particularly within teachers and within the education sector. So I thought things need to change, and I believe that we should live in a world that has representation, and we need to have policies that are more accommodating for an inclusive, equality and diverse world. And I saw that these were shortfalls. So it's time for change. And even for a person that's been sofa surfing and found that when you're hit the age of 18, there's no support and there's like a lack of understanding, and a person that may not want to go into work and continue their education, it seemed like that's no choice, when that should be a choice, because we're never too old to learn. And it's so important that we're given choice, and especially as the youth of today, we more than ever need to be part of decision making. We more than ever need to be part of what is going into law, and of course have our voice heard, because we as the youth of today can inspire the next generation. And I believe in being a role model for many, and especially for, you could say, different social mobility gaps, and the ones that feel like there's no hope, and there is hope, and there is a possibility of the possible. So I created a Claudes SEN Law to bring that change, to end the struggle, end the challenge, and to also get rid of the old systems which are not working. And also we need representation within people that understand education, and people that are disabled, and people that are neurodiverse, that they are able to have those high earning jobs and jobs within power as well. Why don't we have a neurodiverse minister? And these are the questions you have to ask yourself. Why don't we have more of a multicultural and diverse cabinet? And even within HR, I read this booklet that I received, TES, and they said to me they don't have a equality and diversity policy. And also, if you look at their book, they have 9 white people and 1 black woman. And within a time when we should have a diverse set of speakers and panels, it's ridiculous. Unacceptable. So things need to change, and we need to live in a world that gives equal opportunity, that is diverse. And also, we cannot have a gap of social mobility of the poor getting poor and the rich getting rich. And we cannot have this thing of independent and mainstream when there is places of small classes of 7, and those places that deliver and they have resources. However, they want to change them to academies and make education become a commodity, and make this factor that it's not about the students and it's not about families. And also bring the health sector to education, when education needs to be about education. But they don't think they can take children away from families. And also make access that people are able to get diagnosed, and not be cut off from being able to get diagnosed, and not finding out later in their years that they have neurodiverse, and basically they could have had help and they could have assistance which could have made them exceed and do well in education. And not make people go down the other road of going to prison, and where they haven't been educated. And also the exclusion rate. The number of exclusion rates is unacceptable, all because we don't have qualified teachers and teachers who understand. So I created a Claudes SEN Law to bring qualified teachers, to make a curriculum that's accommodating and for creative minds than an academic curriculum. And it's important that we also given that both options. And that basically we don't have this situation where apprenticeship system may be the only way, when you can still educate and still be having that door open to you and having challenges. For myself, I'm still being forced to home educate when home education isn't the best for me. I'm sofa surfing, how would I be able to home educate? Face-to-face is so important. And also we don't need the situation when you hit the age of 18, you get forced to be sofa surfing or homeless and then get forgotten within the system that is very old and is not working for all. So my name was Claude. Please support the Claudes SEN Law. Link in bio. You can check out all the services that educate about neurodivers and epilepsy and all the information I just talked about. May you all have a wonderful day, and it was wonderful to speak with you all.